What's up, y'all? It's your girl Queennay. Ooh, child, it's cold. Give me a second. Alright, y'all, so I'm back. Today, as you can tell from the title, today's a story time about this time I think I almost got beat up, y'all. Like, oh my god, like, people be playing with my life. Like, let me tell y'all, so it was a long time ago. Like, alright, so basically I met this guy. Like, he was tall, he was cute, he was like everything or whatever, right? That's when I was like straight. I never played in the female pond at all during this time. And y'all, by the way, don't be thinking I just be having like mad niggas and stuff. There was this guy and I met him and he had 2 kids. I didn't have no kids at the time, and I was just like, at first when I met him, I did not know he had a kid, because honestly, if I knew he had a baby moms and a kid, I would not be talking to him, because these girls out here do not play about their baby daddies, and the baby daddies will be playing about their baby moms. So I don't even be getting involved in stuff like that. Like, people be real immature. Basically, me and him was like kind of talking, and we met. I don't remember exactly how we met or like what happened, but honestly, we were talking, and I think he took me on a few dates or whatever. And he was like, I'm gonna bring you to my block, to my house, to meet my family. And I was like, at the time, I didn't know it was anxiety, but I was a little scared. I was like, okay, you're gonna bring me to your block, whatever, let's go, let's do it. So I go to his house now, and I'm walking on this block, and all of a sudden I see like different girls like start grilling me and shit. So I'm looking like, why the is these girls looking at me? Like, and he was like, oh, it's my ex-friends. So I was like, it's your ex-friends, what you talking about? So he's like, basically my crazy baby mom, she won't leave me alone, yada yada boop. And that's basically the friends came to see how you look. So I'm like, okay. In my head, I immediately go, get me the hell off this block. So I was like, I kept walking or whatever. So then you could tell these girls are like, just like hood chicks and stuff like that. So they're like walking with an attitude or whatever. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So I told him, I was like, yo, honestly, I think that I need to go home. I have stuff to do. So can you get me off this block, please? He was like, no, my mom is waiting to meet you and my cousin. So I walked in the house. I think his mom was there and his father and like his aunt and his cousins was there. So I was like, hello, hi. I was sitting on the couch. I was like talking to them, and the nigga phones kept ringing. The nigga phone is ringing. I'm looking like, who is that? Is that the baby moms? He's like, he was like, my baby mother is calling me. I gotta go pick up my kid and bring him to the park, and I want you to come with me. I'm like, red freaking flag. I do not want to go to nobody's park, but I'm not about to be a punk, so I'm gonna just go anyways and just go. Like, what can happen? What's the worst gonna happen? She's gonna come up there and beat me up? Maybe, but maybe not. So I go outside now, and it's like more group of girls are coming, and they're like walking down the block with us, like, and like saying little stuff, but like subliminally, not directly though, like and like looking at him like, where you going? And the thing, your hair, like, I guess that's the baby mom's name. And I'm like, yo, what is going on? Like, what are you trying to do? What is about to happen? He's like, don't worry, she's not gonna touch you. I'm not gonna let her touch you, and let's just go. We're gonna take this block because she's crazy and she like to start drama, and like, I'm tired of her trying to beat up every girl I'm with. So I'm like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if first of all, if you know your baby mom's is that crazy and she's gonna come beat up girls that you're with, why would you bring me, innocent, or me on this block? Why would you have me on this block? I'm like, okay, I'm not like a crazy punk, and I'm not about to stand here and get beat up, but at the same time, I didn't tell nobody I was that, because I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna link this guy. Like, I just went, right? And I'm just like, I don't even know what neighborhood I'm in. Even to this day, I just know it was Brooklyn, it was New York. But it's just like, but I had mentioned, like I told you, like, I told him like, yo, I'm ready to hit the road. I want to go. But he was just on some, nah, come with me. Like, I want you to see the block. We kept walking and went to the park now. We walked down to the park, and then I'm sitting over in the corner, and then I see him walk away, and then some big girls came, like, and they dropped the kids off. It was like 2 kids, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all, I'm probably making up shit in the story because I don't really fully remember, but I'm going to just tell y'all what I can remember. I hope I'm not talking too fast. But basically now, he dropped the kids off, and the little girl, she was really pretty, and the little boy, he was cute or whatever. The boy looked just, yeah, he was 2 kids. The boy looked just like him. And I was just like, I don't even remember where at the store at, but long story short, after that now, we played in the park, yada yada boop. The kids are having fun. I said, all right, the kids must be hungry. Went to the store, getting them candy, yada yada boop. I'm like, yo, I felt a little uncomfortable though playing with the kids, but they were so sweet, because I'm like, yo, not only is the friends grilling me, this is somebody that still loves their baby father. Obviously, they have unresolved issues, and he's bold enough. Like, a part of me, like, he really likes me to bring me in this block, but I'm like, is he just trying to get her jealous and mad? Like, is he playing with fire? Like, So then I was nervous, but I still did it anyways. He was like, all right, let's go, because he got a phone call. He was like, let's go. And then we start walking now. So when we're walking now, I see some girl across the street and she's like staring, and they have like a knife, like they swing it in their hand, like maybe to try to intimidate me or really come and cut. But either way, that's not up to me to figure out. Like, I'm not trying to get cut. That's it. So I'm like, yo. So I pointed. I was like, yo, why is that girl? I asked him, which I have to ask. I don't know why. I was like, why does that girl have a knife and why is she acting like that? He was like, so he was like, because those are bird ass bees that have no life. Like, you're start, you know, pumping me up like you're a good girl, you do this, you do that, so like just ignore them or whatever, these are bums. So I was like, all right. Anyways, I went back to the house. Now we're like chilling, and the mom, I think the mom gave me food. Let me not make that up, I don't even know. But anyways, we went upstairs to the room, and there was a cousin, and well, I don't know if it's a cousin, he said it's a cousin, but there was this girl that kept passing this room, modeling, staring, and she was so gorgeous. I was like, god damn. He was like, that's my cousin who thinks she a Halle Berry and thinks she all that. But she was gorgeous. Like, she was all that and more. And he was all that and some more too. The family was all that and some more. But yeah. So now I'm sitting in the room, and we had never had sex or really kissed. We just had went on a date and stuff like that and vibing, like talking. So then he was like, I want to ask you something. And he was like, I'm planning on moving to like down south. I want to move to Maryland. Like, this was like when I was like, I don't know. Anyways, I don't even know what age I was. Like, just leave the age out of it, right? So then he was like, let's move. And I was just like, I can't move. He was like, I want you to live with me. Like, I'm getting a house. I think they had money, because the house that I was at, it was big. It was nice. But I think he had money. Like, he had money. The clothes he wearing was not no broke people money. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the time I'm new, I'm like, how does he afford this? Like, you know what I'm saying at the time? So he was like, so he had money. Long story short, he had a nice car, he had nice everything. He looked established, right? He didn't really tell me much of what he was doing, but he was busy a lot. So he was like, let's move to down south. He made all these plans. He's like, I have this idea, I have a plan, I want you with me. And I was like, I'm sorry, I can't. So then he was like, yo, I want to give you head. So at the time I was like, I don't do head. Like, head, offering me head was it was a turn off for me. Like, don't try to eat me out. Ew, nah, like, what's that? So then basically now he wanted to give me head. I was like, I'm there going back and forth. Like, I don't like head. I don't want to give head. I don't want to give head. I don't want to get head. I don't want none of that. So then he was like, please. I was like, okay, if I give you head, what else do you want? Right? And that's always been me. Like, if somebody wanted to give me head, anybody, like, I would be like, not that I have people just eating me out and wilding and going crazy out here, but at the time I wanted to make a deal. Like, okay, so you're just going to give me head and that's it? Like, are you eating anything else? Or are you looking for anything? He was like, I don't want nothing from you. I just want you to lay here and, you know what I'm saying? Just lay there and let me take care of it. So I was like, no sex, right? He was like, nah, like, what? I'm not even worried about that. So I was like, oh, okay. But at the same time, I was so uncomfortable that I did not want to do it. Because, listen, I used to be a nervous wreck when it comes on to, like, sexual activities. I'm not going to lie. I was a nerve wreck. But I was like, okay, fine. I was like, okay, whatever, do it. With an attitude. And I just laid there and this was my face the whole time. Nigga brought ice, strawberries, like everything you could think of, and was just wilding, like eating. Like, the way he was eating it, now that I know my head, you could tell that he was good, like really good. But because mentally I wasn't up to it and I didn't really like it and I was checked out, I was started faking moaning. I faked the moan. Like, I fucking faked that moan because one, I didn't want to hurt his feelings and I wanted him to think I was coming. So I started going crazy, like I was coming. He's like, yeah, I feel good, right? He had my leg, y'all. I hope y'all can hear me. He had my leg, y'all. And he was just going bazookas like crazy, y'all. He was going crazy. Like, I was like, okay, I came. It's done. He was like, no, I still want to go. Oh, that, like, wallet in my shit. Like thinking back, come through. Nah, I'm joking. Not right now, but I'm gonna say that it seems like his head, even though I felt nothing, but I just wasn't used to stuff like that. It was a turn off to want to do that. So I just was so irritated, like, but I was like, yeah, it's nice. And after I got up, he was like, yo, can we do it again? So I got dressed, put up, we started fake fighting, no, not like fighting, but I started like laughing and play fighting with him, like, yo, stop, like a little cute moment and stuff like that. So we had like a little cute moment. We was play fighting and stuff. But I was like, yo, look at that. Like, tricking him. He's like, what? So then, thank goodness, his cousin, the Halle Berry girl, started coming again. So I got to pull up my pants. I got to pull up my drawers. And I was like, oh, let's go now. And he was like, let's go out for something to eat. I was like, yeah, but tomorrow. And then I heard some banging on his motherfucking door. I was like, yep, that's the big moms. I got to go. Nobody's gonna get their ass beat right now. No. I sound really scary, but I wasn't that scary. But I was like, yeah, nobody's supposed to get their ass beat. But I'm almost certain that, I don't remember this part, but if I remember a part 2, let me know if y'all want a part 2. I'm almost certain that, I think the sister, oh, so when I was leaving now, the baby mom's sister came up and was like, hi. She's like, what's up? No, did she say hi or what's up? He was staring at me. She was like, oh, this one is pretty. So I was like, this one is pretty. Who is this? Is like, oh, I'm the da-da-da. And then he was like, that's my baby mom's sister. I was like, oh my God, these people is about to come. She's about to locate her. So then she immediately called like, yo, you got to see his girl. I was like, not today. But she was on the phone, and basically I was out of there like so minutes before the girl even came. To be honest, and it's like, maybe she wasn't gonna fight me or anything, but it's just like, I don't want to be in a situation like this. This is too toxic. Like, I'm not, girl, I barely know America. I don't even have no friends. I don't even know what block I'm on right now. I shouldn't even be at this guy's house right now. Like, but I was so shy. Like, he wanted to take me out. Honestly, I should have made him take me out. His name was with an M. Oh my God. Hi, if you're watching this. You probably don't remember me. Like, because I was a little baddie at the time, but as in baddie body, look nice. But yeah, that's the end of today's story time. If you guys enjoyed and want another story time, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, post, turn on your post notification, and also let me know what content you like to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm here and nothing better to do with my life but to give you guys content. So let me know what y'all want to see and stuff like that. Bye. Love you guys.